we have the capacity, to do the things and to protect the interest of our nation. This agreement, when officials from the US flew in, they spent time with our officials, very professional people, and they were amazed at the capacity that Kenya has. Some of the things that we do using our own public officials, others look for consultants to help them do it. We don't need consultants because we have a human capital that has the capacity to do this. I wish we could believe in ourselves more than we are doing. I mean, for anybody to believe that we can be shortchanged, they are actually telling us that we are not very intelligent. I mean, surely, honestly. We should believe in ourselves, good people. We have what it takes to deal with anybody. So, and I am very proud of the relationship that we have with the government of the United States. It's a solid relationship. Many would want to ask, what is their interest in our country? Every country has their own interests. We have interests as a nation. Others have theirs. Just for the record, as I said, this is a strong relations between our two governments forged over many years. Today, the United States is the largest contributor to our tourism. In fact, tourists from the United States have overtaken the traditional tourist markets. They have overtaken the UK, they have overtaken Italy. Today, as of statistics of last year, 306,000 tourists came from the United States, being the highest market. It speaks to the strong relationship between our country and the United States. If you go to the Nairobi Securities Exchange, the largest investors in our bonds and securities and shares at the Nairobi Securities Exchange are from the United States. And so that it doesn't surprise you, we might actually be the first country to conclude a bilateral trade agreement with the United States. Again. Forget about what we have already done on health. We might be the first ones to also complete our bilateral trade agreement with the US. When I was there, I did meet with the US trade representative. I have sent CS Lee Kinyanjui here twice to the United States. Why? Because the United States is an important market for us. We sell close to $800 million of goods to the United States. In fact, it is among the markets that we have kind of a balanced trade. And I have the undertaking of the US government that within early January, we will be the first country to conclude a bilateral trade agreement, even as we negotiate on the AGOA issues. So, these things we are not doing is not a game of guesswork. It is not trial and error. It is intentional. It is deliberate. And it is because we are focused on what we want for our country. I just thought I should make, because I'm speaking to leaders from across the nation here, so that you can for a moment believe in yourselves. We can for a moment be positive about our country. We don't want to take advantage of anybody, and I promise you, nobody will take advantage of us. Nobody. And I don't think the United States, being the responsible friends that they are, would want to take advantage of us. There is a clear, demonstrable, documented, strong relationship between the United States and Kenya. Whether it is our defense agreements and support that we get from them, whether it is the agreement that we have signed on health, whether it is the tourist numbers that come to our country, or the trade that is going on between us and the United States, which, by the way, employs close to 50,000 Kenyans, just the trade with the United States, or the bilateral labor agreement that we are about to sign. It speaks to the strong relationship between our two countries. And it is in that context that we are engaged.